Live. Everything is a go. Everything should be alright. The light is green. But just in case, give it a little before I begin. Haha. Yes, I am. And I'm going to do that just so that way I can have it in the background and not affect too much. And good. Everything is set up. Otherwise, hello there everyone, Daedric Diamond here, and welcome to Dishonored! Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played this before. This was something Glitch gifted me a while back. I'd been sitting on it for quite a long while. Also, I apologize for not streaming yesterday. To make a long story short, I was in between wanting to do something, and I almost had something planned out, but due to sort of a last-minute circumstances, I'd ended up changing my mind and got this ready instead. Otherwise, that certain something would have been Dead Rising, which I was almost tempted to do, but then last minute changed my mind on it. Can't wait to see you play this. Ah, you know what? Welcome, welcome, Glitch. Since you're here, I think I'm gonna let you do one honor. I'll let you choose the difficulty. Originally, I was just debating on thinking hard, but I wouldn't be opposed to do suffering for the sake of suffering tonight. But I'm between hard and very hard. Yeah, you did. I didn't buy this, you gifted it to me. Remember? You probably forgot because you were so busy with other things that you just sort of forgot. Also, speaking of things, how was Tomb Raider? I saw you play that. Alright, hard. So no suffering for the sake of suffering. At least this stream. Probably a future stream I will. But not this time. Create a new game, it'll override. Yeah. I'd started this just to sort of get a feel for what I'm dealing with. And when I mean feel, I mean fiddle with the graphics and stuff.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
I'm sorry, I can only bring bad news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
German aesthetics. How very
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower.
Germanic.
Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up. Ready? Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Home at last.
Very, very Bioshock. It's right off the bat. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the same engine for Bioshock.
Pressure.
I don't know why. I'm just getting Bioshock.
Shut us down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Alright, here we go. Alright, hold on. I need to do something. Let's up that, since I saw that glitch. You have done it now. You have said it. Now it will be done. And I'm going the wrong way! But only for reason, though. Because I just want to have a look at the world, the aesthetic. And get a feel for what time period or what culture I'm dealing with. And somehow I'm taking away German Bioshock. A place like Ha! Called it! Somehow I knew it'd be like Bioshock. Alright, well, if it's anything like Bioshock, then I'm probably in for an alright time. Nope, you said very hard. You live with it now. I want it very hard, but I want you to enjoy this. Well, you live with it now, Glitch. You said it, it will happen. So read. I will now engage in suffering for the sake of suffering.
Yes, yes.
But who knows, maybe it's not that bad. I did enjoy, Bioshock.
Hello, sir.
Watch officer. Want you to enjoy yourself.
Corvo, you're back!
I'll make my own joy.
Can you tell me about
Hi.
your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I've got to see your mother. Go on.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, hold on. Before she talks, I also need to do this. It's not head bob I want. Is that under user interference? There is one thing that is going to bother me right off the bat if I don't see it. Where is subtitles? I want subtitles on. Is that graphics, perhaps? No. Is that under audio? Yes. Everything will be subtitled. When someone coughs, I will see it pop up underneath. That's how I play. That's how I played Morrowind, for God's sake. Everything. So that way I know that someone's nearby, because they go, oh, hi, someone's nearby. They coughed very quietly. Alright.
Let's go!
I shall meet
Come on.
Emily under the stone bridge. Yes, yes, Emmy. I'm coming.
Ooh.
As in following along. For anyone takes it the wrong way.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
C. To enter stealth mode, C. Then stay behind cover. Break line of sight with enemies. Avoid detection while sneaking. Oh, I'm about to fail that hard. Yeah, let's hide behind a tree. She'll never see behind the tree. How much you want to bet finds me right off the bat?
Let's see about here.
Oh god. This is very hard, Notes. I don't know how good her vision is. You didn't even try! Lex, all you had to do was go right up this road and you would have found me. Oh, so there is leading. Thank you.
Follow me, Corvo.
Corvo, so that's my name. How very Italian.
While you were gone,
sounding.
Mother seemed very sad. I think she missed you.
so I guess I'm, an Italian in the service of a German. How imperialistic.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
God, why does this guy remind me of... Okay, hold on. Oh, V for Vendetta. God, the Norse Fire dudes, but like red. I don't know why I get that image in my head of them, but like Norse Fire, but if they were German. Yeah, I
She'll
know
see you
what
at
that would
once.
turn into.
Things are bad. Could this...
Glitch, you know what I'm
They're
talking
sick
about, right?
people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Ah! Okay, anyway. God, why am I getting V for
Follow me,
Vendetta
Captain.
vibes along with
We should leave
Bioshock?
them
It's like they
alone.
took V for Vendetta and Bioshock and they threw it together and they got Dishonored.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Oh. This letter, Your Majesty. Holy Empress.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry,
Who are
darling.
they? The
Mother's
British?
fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily,
Get down! Oh god, okay, so let's see. Left to attack, or right to attack with your left hand. Oh, hi. Ow, god. Press left control to block incoming swords. Aha. Okay! God.
Look out! Another one!
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her!
God, this very much is Bioshock.
Oh, Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
It's all part of the
Lord us all.
conspiracy.
Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
You son of a
What did
bitch!
you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Motherfucker. Framing me for shit I didn't even do. I knew you were the assassin the moment I looked at you. Coldridge Prison. 6 months have passed since you were accused by a royal spy master of murdering the Empress and continuing to abduct. I'm sorry, the dudes who look like they belong to Norsefire are the ones calling the... Oh, God. I really need to not think about V for Vendetta. I know this isn't that. Though that does make me wonder if V for Vendetta ever actually had a game. Though, certainly wouldn't be Germans I'd be dealing with. I'm already having fun. I'm glad! Ultridge Prison. Putting me in effectively the Velvet Room.
Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Ow! Fuck you.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away.
You ordered it, you
No one
bitch.
will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right
I'm going
time.
to punch your
And
face.
someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
We had to murder the royal family. It was for the
Sit
better.
eat,
Ah.
Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
It's always with these revolutionary types. Left control. Oh god, left control. I am going to have to rebind that. Because I think... No, I'm being stupid. Never mind. That's right control I'm thinking about. Okay. An anonymous message. Carbo, is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there, plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Bank for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave you a weapon just outside your cell. Good luck. We need you alive for what is to come. A friend. Hi.
Did you say your sister was? Bug someone else.
I'll take my sword and a little bit of cash. And this is where I save. Alright, I'm ready to die to the first encounter. That'd be my luck.
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
Is there any other path I could take?
The one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble lord
You're
protect
out.
his headship.
Good for you. Cut some throats.
That is us.
Burn this place to the ground.
Can I assassinate? With a sword in hand, assassinate an unaware enemy. Approach an unaware enemy from behind. Left click to perform a takedown. Okay.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Stupid goddamn.
Press Q or E by leaning from corners. Ah, alright. This Norsefire looking dude is gonna probably come back and realize his friends are dead. Nope. Let's loot. You toss you right there. It's a good thing I can carry people and, drop it through.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Here you go, friends. I'd read you some last rites, but you know what? You don't deserve any. So you can just... I don't know. So I can't grab any extra swords and sell them. Okay. How very, Bioshock. Well, except in Bioshock, you could collect the extra gun just for ammo, so... Well, probably will be that at the very least. I will pick that back up.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance. Once
I guess for if I messed up, but... No, I haven't. Not yet, at least. Regular bullet. Ah, so there's advanced ammunition. The more people you kill, the more chaos you will get. A high chaos ending. It's a low chaos where you don't kill too many people, so... There's 2 endings. Ah, I see. So I really can become Guy Fawkes! Or V, I should say. Okay, well, I do need that key from you.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
There we go. Sorry, that's what I was trying to do. You know, son, I could have left you alone. Alright, what is my potion button? Do I have a potion button? Use... Choke zoom, access wheel, health elixir. Okay. Okay, I see. Well, I tried until he turned around.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Just for good measure. I'm probably gonna get the worst ending, but that's fine. I always get the worst endings. Here, you can sit over there. See, what other game did this, where if you kill too many people, you get the bad ending? So, the trick is not to kill anything. It was that pony game, Delirium, that had that game where I think as long as you don't reclaim the souls, you will have, like, a sanity bar that, like, decreases. Though, I did it without killing a dang enemy in that game. It is fun to do high chaos. Well, let's be fair, the royal family's pretty much dead at this point. Let's close that behind me. drinking water do anything? No, drinking water does not do anything. It doesn't even restore my health. I imagine that'd be too broken if you could do. What part of quiet do you not understand? Excuse me. I feel the compulsive need.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Duty officers report Carvo's interrogation. Carvo Atanio, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and the High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow the orders without hesitation and keep the torture under control. If Carvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls. I need him for my plans. Oh, I think I see. I can carry this and do that! Yup, it's one of those games. Okay, that's cool. Clockwork explosive. The shadows are my friends.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel.
Oh, it's a rat! It's Nibbles the rat! And her friend. Anyways, I'm going. I just want to do that real quick. This game is beyond awesome, if I'm being honest.
Patrol the yard.
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Okay. What was that? Absolutely nothing.
Did you hear Morris was dragged off by the overseers? Some black magic nonsense.
Not now.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
Oh, shit.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Aha! Yes. Naming the rats. Lol. Oh. Did I do that thing again? Oh, I probably forgot. Oh, well, it's fine. That's gonna be 1,000 miles behind anyway, so, yeah. Courtesy of Zim. You're welcome. Something, something, he said, if there's any rats, it has to automatically be named Nibbles.
Keep your eyes open. Hey!
God damn it.
Palm out, no trousers.
Well, fuck. Oh, there's an autosave. Dishonored is an amazing game. Welcome, welcome! Hey. Oh, yeah, hello, welcome. I know we've been... If it's... Yeah, the name, I recognize. Yeah, we've been tweeting each other. Welcome!
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a
everything has to
brain
be set
fart
up
for a
today.
moment. Told you it's hard.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Oh, I can go this way? Alright, alternative route. And that is a dead end. And yes, I am playing on very hard mode. Actually, before... oh, hi. Well, welcome, welcome. Corbett? Corbett? Is that right?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event
yes.
and approved
Alright.
dignitaries only.
Good. Well, right back into your own cell. Well, at least it's, how good is their vision through walls? Can they actually see through? Okay. So far, so good. Side vision's a little crap. That's good. I feel like I'm gonna get seen. Oh, I need to go in there. Alright, well... let's close the door. Oh, what was that? You saw absolutely nothing. In fact, can I go in the dark? Ah, yes.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits.
Jump to your right.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Sorry to have to be a little noisy there. Oh, hi. Oh, God. You put your enemy off balance by blocking with a parry. Now it's time to perform a lethal counterattack. Oh, God.
For the watch.
Okay, I understand. Too late. Fuck.
You made someone a widow, damn you.
Alright, well, that was a perfect parry, unintentionally. You could have jumped onto the pipes, lol. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
Alright. I know what I'm doing.
Not everyone did. I really like
I feel like I could actually do this on very hard. Just gotta get used to the controls first, so, do expect a bit of death.
Hey, I heard you got eaten alive at cards. Blow off.
Alright, here's the dude at the window.
No, stupid goddamn.
And approved dignitaries only.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna borrow you and then toss you down here like it's a big deal. Maybe I should get the other one. That's your cell again. Trust me, there's a reason I'm going in there. Hopefully you enjoy that smoke. That is unfortunately going to be your last. I have decided I will go for the evil one. How could you dishonor these guys, Daedric? I just do.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Yeah, this definitely does feel very much like Bioshock. This is also one of those games I missed when it first came out years ago. Save here. I have a bad feeling. Cautiously, milling that way. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Lethal attack. I get it. BioShock is another series that I have on my someday list. I only played Infinite. The first one is really good. I played the second one, not as good as the first one, I feel, but it was fun to take from the perspective of Big Daddy. Kind of looked like BioShock, Wolfenstein, probably a few others. Yeah. Okay. So it's possible to do the sneaking. It's just gonna take some practice. I think the only thing that makes very hard mode very hard is just I can't take any more hits than like 2 or 3. So like Mountain Blade at the very beginning, where you're literally made out of paper. Is this a Bethesda game? I don't think it's Bethesda. I'm tempted to look that up now. This kind of looks like Fallout. Arcane, okay. Thank you, Corbin. Back away. I think this is where I probably lay it. And save. Which no longer exists, I think. Oh. So it's another one of those gaming companies that just made a good game and then just disappeared. Oh, I am meant to just drop. Okay. And here I was trying to run. Hi! They're not shooting. Then who was shooting? You know, speaking of gaming companies that used to exist, can we bring back Westwood? I really want to see Westwood again. Huh? Is that JPEG a town image? No? No? Loot, and toss. Why would I want to stay in the prison? Well, unless there was, like, collectibles or Easter eggs, maybe. Is that a JPEG image of that town? I believe so. Oh, God. Any key to continue. Alright. So I'm gonna have to be wary of that. On wall sewers. Oh, hey, look! Another Nibbles the Rat.
I guess if you kill the Empress, you don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff.
Oh, okay, I see. I think I get what I'm supposed to do. Note from a friend, Carver. If you're reading this, this means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coultridge. One of the contacts is hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear, find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who you will meet very soon.
Gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never see.
Okay, so the rats are deadly. I notice a rat in a lot of their games. In the Wolfenstein trilogy, a rat kind of follows you around in certain areas. Hi, okay, so rats are deadly. Noted. Yep, rats are hyper-aggressive. Noted! I will keep that in mind. If it is one or two, it'll be okay, but if it's a swarm of them, then do be worried. Hello, that is a swarm of them. I'm saving. I could have told you that. It's fine. They're eating him alive. Alright. Run, 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 run. Or swim. Just gotta be on the lookout. Those are no ordinary rats, they be the Skaven! And why didn't they attack you? Maybe they're your allies. I think it's just coincidental that they're just happen to be attracted to another body. Hi, you're... got nothing lights. Is there anything down here? No, I guess just another way. Parker says send supplies. Oh, I see. Corpse is blocking the wheel. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me toss you over there. Turn the wheel. I mean, not very hidden, really. Yeah, obvious in plain sight. I wouldn't be surprised if there was hidden stuff. And turn the wheel. Oh no, I gotta go back to turn the wheel. I forgot to do that. I'm kidding. Wait, what? Oh, no doubt.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the cars headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats.
Wish I could see what is going on at the moment. Alright. Let's save here. I don't know how fast those rats are. Ow, ow. Eh. Little scabbies there. Dinner is that way. And over here. I guess they have to see it. Okay. Oh god. I didn't hold it long enough. Well, let's hope they see the other one. Oh, hi, there's a third one. Here you guys go. There's another one for you. Okay. Run, 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 run. Slide on through. Oh, there's a slide? I didn't know.
Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Climb up. One will keep you... oh, keep us from death. Cannot kill the rat plague. What is going on? It's some kind of a well, yeah, plague, but like, what kind's now the curious thing here. Did I just eat that? Okay, well I did a stupid thing. Ah, that happens. Alright, so... projectile launcher. Lock disarm. Incendiary bolts. let's go ahead. Use one of those. I'm surprised. Wait, for rent. Well, if it was working, sure. Not anymore. My face ate that. Unintentionally. Oh, okay, those are empty bottles. I was seeing stuff. Alright. I love how you ran into that. I'm sure I'll run into more. Hi, I see another one, in fact. You know what? Can I? Could I? I think I can. In fact, I can. Feel like there's a pressure plate or something there. Or maybe I was meant to disarm that, then hit that. Okay, I see, because of the way it's positioned. Yeah, I am indeed getting Bioshock vibes from this. So much Bioshock vibes. That is an ashtray. Why did I think that was a plastic tupper? Hang on, before I continue. There we go. Let's test that. There we go. That's a lot more sensitive. See? Hidden supplies that are so well hidden that they stand right in the obvious bright light. Guarded by two people that... Or is it... 3 question mark? Alright, anyway. Greetings, Cardboard, or should I say Lord Protector. As you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you, we are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel near these tunnels. Spill into Wyvern River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. Yeah, if you wanna give us motion sickness. Hold on. Before I go any further, I need to know if this had that. Mole rat shadows. No! Okay, this was before they had, motion blur. Because I know that feeling. I hate motion blur. Okay, so I have a crossbow pistol, and... I did not mean to do that. Oh, okay, I see. So, crossbow... with different kinds of bolts. Anyways, before I accidentally shoot more ammunition, unintentionally. Use the Dunwall sewer key. I do want that. Oh, I see. See, proceed to slide while sprinting. Okay. I'm going to save, because I bet I know what will happen. Crossbow is the best chef kiss. Alright. There we go. Oh, what? Wait. Aha! Over there. disarmed. What is over here? Jellied eggs, a wrench. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey? Got it. If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Assuming you haven't died down here. And now just for fun. Alright, Sammy, I'm coming.
Past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Ho ho.
What was that?
What was that?
Smells like a dead Reaper in here.
Daedric, it's safe back there.
What in the void was that?
Stay alert, you worm. Not getting out this way on my watch.
How do you miss the obvious safe? I don't think I can go back at this point, can I? I don't know, I didn't see it. I was blind, okay? It's fine. I will roll without it. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be many other things I miss.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol. Another night, another patrol with you. Something weird going on.
There's weird shit going on. The whiskey, the whiskey. Why are we talking of the drink? Oh, let me guess. The whiskey hint was up there, wasn't it? Alright, alright. I'll go back. I'll go back. Okay. Repeat everything I just did, and be on the lookout for this whiskey. Excuse me, I want to do this again. Thirsty, you need your whiskey. Okay, I'm presuming the whiskey is somewhere over
He
here.
won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
Okay.
What if no one from the squad is around?
Obvious
And
safe.
try to make a lot of
Where
noise
is
when you
obvious safe?
Knock
Obvious
something over if
safe
you
is
can.
not standing out like a piece
Bastard.
of crap.
Smells like a
Go
dead
back.
Reaper.
Oh god. Alright, backtracking time. It was next to the notes. Oh. Oh. Combination required. Okay, so there's 3 numbers. Alright, how do I refer to notes? Is there an inventory system? Alright, inventory system. Because it's kind of dark and I don't really see everything in the dark. Okay, let's try... Let's try J and see if there's like a... Aha, there's a note. In case it's too daft to remember, to go for the answer, whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, sort it out. If not... does not tell me anything about the safe, or if it does, I'm being very stupid and blind. J. Never mind, I'm dumb. I tried tab anyway. Okay, and no page flip mechanic. That wasn't a thing yet, so... Whiskey. Is it because whiskey is a certain proof to it? I feel like I'm supposed to be getting something right off the bat, but I'm... It's probably flying over my head. Actually, correct that. Okay, I get it. I'm not that big of an alcohol drinker. Combination required. Oh. Look at the bottles. Okay, let me go find a whiskey bottle. How do I look at bottle? Okay, hang on. Oh god. Fine, I will put you in the... Turn the bottle around! Turn the bottle around! I want to look. Okay, how do I look at bottle? To the safe. Oh, this is painful. This is a different kind of pain. I just want to look at the label. Okay, what if I drop it like... Did you just fall through? Oh my god, it's going in the rubble. Okay. I can't even read that. No, there's a bottle by the safe. I may or may not have accidentally destroyed that bottle. Like, right at the safe, guys. Oh, there was a box next to the safe. It says whiskey on it. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. I understand. I see. That's clever. Okay, so... What? I didn't even... You know what? Don't question him. Yes, I know. It took me 1,000 years. I'm blind when it comes to the dark. Can't tell you how many other games I played where people use the darkness to their advantage.
Just slip into the water, don't come out. Heard something. Wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
I don't know if I could pull some Assassin's Creed bullshit where I could use the air to my advantage, but you're an anther. You should have excellent eyesight in the dark. That's felines you're thinking about. Felines see in the dark pretty well. And canines just smell in the dark. Oh, hi. This work. Oh god.
Keep stalking around. He's here. Get him.
Oh well.
Down the river. You gotta bleed.
Ow. Fuck. Okay. This combat on very hard is very... If you don't get it down, you're gonna die. Assassinations I can do. Wait, hang on.
Past me, sir.
Before I do it, did I do the thing? Oh god. This again? Alright, well at least that doesn't change, so... I knew I should have saved! Oh well. I love the dark. Now, when you're the one hiding in the dark, that's... Wait. Let's remember all these other items. I did forget about it the last time.
Smells like a dead reaper in here.
Wait, how many of you?
What's that?
Okay. I'm gonna try some Assassin's Creed bullshit.
Probably is.
Assassin's Creed bullshit! Okay, so no. I can't use the air to my advantage. Thought I could, but not this game. I guess that was before they had that sort of idea, where it's just like, why don't we just use height as the advantage? But what about fall damage? Ah, it'll be fine. Okay. Can I take these guys out without them noticing? Do that. Alright, hold on.
Oh, I got you now.
Ah, bullshit. Okay. Yes, you can. You did pretty well good on Arkham games, though. Well, Arkham's a bit of a different situation. Hi, rats. Anyways, Arkham is a bit of a different situation. This game's not got that kind of combat where you can just block everything. This is one of those games where you gotta really think your moves through. And as history seems to be putting it so far, I have thought nothing through. Stuck for a moment. Toss you out of here. Hello, it's a bathtub. No, never mind, that's a sink. Oh, hi! They're eating the corpses. This is where I walk away now. How very scaven of them. Air assassination is a thing in this game. I will too well to remember that.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
That's gonna
The
fall.
assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Why do I feel like I could do this in the future? Quick! Hide in the trash! Alright, I'm leaving. I don't want to be garbage anymore. I want to upgrade from garbage. I'm going to be glorified junk. I've decided. Okay, I can't cut the...
Over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, old man, let's go. Wait here, I need a moment first.
Look around if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long.
Don't mind me, I'm just, looking to make sure there isn't anything tucked away. And then I'll save, just for good measure. And I'm enjoying this a lot. You are welcome. I struggled 4 hours to find a game where I wouldn't get yelled at like, but we had this planned! I was just like, son of a bitch! I mean, I could have just continued Master of Command, but I didn't want to just pick that. I do want to pick that back up, but I don't want to pick that back up too soon just yet. Fun game, but yeah, I think I'll just get going. Wait. Oh, okay.
Get in. We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Okay, let's go, holy old man. You're burning my eyes out with the light. Alright, let's see. Hostiles killed. Civilians ki- Oh, God. Civilians can die? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to be very careful. Alarms rung 0. Dead or unconscious bodies found. Overall chaos high. Didn't kill anyone. Never detected. Oh, boy. Okay, I see. This prison was rather easy to escape from. I'm playing on very hard mode. Originally was gonna play just on hard, but then Glitch was like, I wish you play very hard. Okay, I'll play very hard. I will suffer for the sake of suffering. Oh, I have to admit, this game doesn't feel that bad, actually. I dare say in some ways it feels kind of easier than BioShock. At least the first game.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
I don't like this. This feels very, At least the music feels like it's gonna imply something bad will happen. Alright. Well, I feel part of the deaths I've had were due to my own stupidity.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep.
God, why does
We can
Admiral
talk more when you've
Havelock
rested.
look like he belongs in TF2? Like, no joke, something about his face. What does it remind me of? Oh, God.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but
which
there's
character?
no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Thank you, but God, which character? Chat, who does he look like from
You talked to
TF2?
Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison.
Thank
Go see him
you,
when you can.
Admiral. I didn't need you to blow smoke in my face. Who does he look like from TF2? God, he reminds me of
You don't know
someone,
what it
but I
means
just...
to work with a man who stood
My
at
God.
the Empress's right hand. We can't bring her...
Oh, more the soldier, but maybe I'm not thinking him correctly. But it's like the soldier mixed with one other character. Scout, but maybe older? Like, something about... Ah! Game. Why?
Piero still wants a word with you.
Okay, yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be impossible. I'm just being dumb for like 10 seconds.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable.
Oh God, Pierre, you
When it
look like
explodes,
Gordon.
there's terrible
You are just Gordon. You are Gordon from Half-Life. I swear, just everything about these characters has reminded me of TF2 or Half-Life so far. Actually, now that I think about it, the very first guy you see at the beginning, that guy with the spiked helm, looks like freaking the Heavy.
Perfect. Now plug it in.
There you go, Gordon. No, that's not your name, but I'm calling you
Perfect.
Gordon
Thank
from
you,
now
Cole.
on.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better
Yes,
now?
Gordon.
I can create
see
more.
you normally.
Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Let's have a look. What can I do? Bullets, ammunition for any standard pistol, sleeper bolts, rewire tool. Okay. That voice does not go well with this guy. Grenades. A trap that can be placed on nearly any surface. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor by using a rewire tool in the search panel for security device you want to hack. I can already tell this is going to be a fun one. I'm sorry it had to take me 4 hours last night to decide what I want to do, but at least in the end. Oh, range accuracy. Well, I like accuracy. I want to actually be able to hit stuff. So, pistol upgrade. Sword crossing. Makes the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing against an enemy. Alrighty.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yes, yes, Gordon. I'll look around before
Very
I lay
well.
down, Gordon.
You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Okay, Gordon. I'm gonna go look for the G-Men now, Gordon. Hope you don't mind, Gordon. I know, I should quit being me. Ooh boy, excerpt from the notes of the natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in psychology on the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia. I'm going to be butchering names here. I apologize in advance. The crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 in length. I estimate she weighed 35 ton, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night, with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes against her bellowing. I cut into the mass of tentacles. Wait, tentacles? What? Around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a balin running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assume she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. What? What kind of Resident Evil creature is this person? Okay, well. Out at sea, they secured the best with hooks. With lines cast from the main ship and form several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from... Ah, so it was a whale. Gotcha. From diving deep. Once it caught a larger hook and it's driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattest parts while it still lives. Oh, God. Slovgog no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The subsystem is sound, well engineered. Appears that Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once. Unbreakable door. I think I will not mess with that. Uh-oh. More stuff. More reading. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis. The dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have in command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted for 2 weeks training, tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir, and 1.5 normal pay grade. More reading. Lots of lore. I'm gonna take a drink before I continue. Of course, I have attempted to improve upon Slokov's designs. Of course, and why not? After all, it's likely that he was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all a part of a community, striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration. By how one does say our intellectual subordinates, Slokov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over this I screwed that up! The glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And furthermore, it is true that many of his experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it. Behind my back in our social clubs, in the very chambers of the Academy itself, great ambition requires risks. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. But someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Slokov's arc pylon or wall of light. Your laughter, your consenting smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. Okay, the Hound Pits. Is there any more lore I need to read? I'm surprised you read all of that. Yeah, well, I wanted to. Okay, so none of those. Okay. Here we go. Gordon! No, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tuvidian ore, what's wrong with the metals in crystal? King's Paro's feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the Academy everything you needed was paid off by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm floating the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire, special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city's in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock, a.k.a. Soldier Engineer. Oh, God. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Slovak's Auxiliar over my own formula, sold as Gordon's Remedy, assuming this is that same guy. A name I did not choose. If you must know the truth, the public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as the means of selecting Slukov's formula over mine, which I will believe to be equal if not superior. Oh god. Never underestimate the taste buds of a pleb. Much has been made over the popularity of these connotations as means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strand works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in effectiveness. I have studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it's nearly perfect, elegant, in fact. Oh god, I am sorry. I had a little something to eat before I began, and now it's... Anyways. And while it is true that Gordon's Remedy and Slovak's Elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, My own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit, and in the way that my formula wins out. Here's where one should pay attention to the contest, where you see Slokov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a cross goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants, and the key ingredients making up Gordon's remedy ensures that it works on their higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Rernhaven River. Sounds like a man who's bitter that his drink wasn't chosen. But you see, my drink was better! Uncontrolled gravity did that, chat. I'm gonna walk away now. Except I went back up. I need to get out of here. Don't mind me, I am looking around. Just to see if I can find some stuff. Items, preferably. There's something there. I think this is just another entrance, isn't it? Okay, yeah, let's go. Hi! I think I found a place where they store the booze.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Hair. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes, in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with the strangest and doubtness. Yes, I am human, by the way. Hi, where the hell did you come
It's
from?
so dark, we can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Hi, you just popped out of nowhere. Excuse me? I didn't see you. You just step out of nowhere like some yandere. What kind of crap is that? Forget me, I think this girl's the true hero. Just pops out of nowhere.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Yeah, she is human. I can't stop laughing. I'm watching her. I think she's a
Attention,
yandere.
Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe.
Sorry, Oh god. How much more lore can I read? Okay, no. I will not read anymore. I think I've done enough reading for a stream. So I'm gonna put a pin here. Create a new save, and I will make a mental note for the next time to read all this. Damn it, glitch. Making me read. Okay, I will read. Damn. Oh, I'll just take that. You know, no big deal. Oh, remainder of drink, give me strength. That best. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 1, or A Gaffer's Early Adventures. My sister Nina and I left Tivia together, saying goodbye to our aunt, the woman who had raised us since childhood, leaving behind our home city of Yarrow and the cold but beautiful white landscapes. We always known we would board a ship for Dunwell. Our parents had left us with a sizable inheritance, and we spent half of this getting to the capital city, establishing a small important shop dedicated to Tivian furs. Once I helped Nina establish the business, I was free to pursue my dream. Signing on with a whaling ship was the most exciting thing I'd ever done. I saw it as a means to an end. Someday, I would captain my own crew and eventually my own fleet of similar vessels with tears in her eyes. Nina kissed me farewell, and I did not see her again for many months. As an apprentice to the Gaffier, Screw it, I'm not fixing that. I got to see the tracking and killing of the great beasts up close. Nothing ever fired my spirit, so as the wind and bounding waves racing after a wounded whale, being pulled by a skin of cables enabled in its thick flesh, and I totally wasn't gonna accidentally say whore. I came close, but I stopped myself. I changed more in those first 7 months than I had in the previous 7 years. Whaling was beginning to put its mark on me, so that Nina barely recognized me when I returned, tan and sinewy with muscle, weather creases already wrinkling the corners of my eyes, but she could see that I was filled with joy, having found my purpose. What? I know. Can't say yeah. I almost misread a word. It happens, it's fine. I do that plenty, I feel. Alright, here we go. While each of the islands has some form of naval fleet, none is more envied than the fleet of Bristol, with its long, proud history of great ships and admirals who command them. Boys come of age in the cities of Bristol, hoping to someday captain such a ship. Family dynasties are made by those captains who track down infamous pirates or crush seditious uprisings, as during the Morley insurrection. In times of war and peace, Bristol continues to innovate at the sea. The ship designs of Anton Slavic himself now represent the highest standard in the whaling trade, allowing crews to hold their kill up the deck and begin their butchery and processing. Even as the ship returns to Dunwell, the crews can be seen working on their latest whale as the ship moves slowly up the Werhaven River, coming to dock with one of the powerful warehouse companies, such as the Greaves Whaling House, suspended in rigging overhead and backlit by the setting and sun. The silhouette of one of those creatures makes a moving sight as it cruises to its final resting place in the industrial heart of the capital city. Okay, how many more to go? I think just one more. No, 2 more. I'll start with this one. A Gaffer's Tale, Volume 2. A Gaffer's Final Passage. Wait, what happened to the middle? Okay, anyway. After more than a quarter of a century, I'm done with whaling, too broken to continue. I've seen all the corners of the Isles and made more coin than most men see in a lifetime. But it's all gone. I lived through an emperor and watched his daughter take the throne. Fair young empress, she was but slain so young. Everything... Wait, hang on. Hold up! You mean to tell me this is more recent? Hello, I'm back. What did I miss? Lots and lots of reading. For a game about stealth, there's a lot of reading to it. Then you approach the bookcase and you realize every single book is oh god, no. No, I would have to dedicate a different stream for that. Dishonored, the reading edition. Alright, anyways, distraction done. Everything beautiful comes to die. I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed the loneliest waters you could imagine. I've seen the cliffs around oh my god. Skipping that, because I feel I'm going to say something that I don't want to. So, even in the best of it, it doesn't give me an ounce of joy. The years come back across my dreams as a line of butchered bodies, long, sleek, and singing among the waves, under the moonlight, under to be separated by ugly, weather-scarred men who'd knife each other for a pair of good boots. I am getting Morrowind vibes now. Basks in the sun. All I ask for is a pair of boots. How hard can it be? Anyways, each year I had less time to come home. My tongue forget the language of the small chatter and those who lived in the cities. Throughout me odd. What? Cities thought me... Okay, I see. I see. My tongue forgot the language of the small chatter, and those who lived in the cities thought me odd. Okay, now I see. That makes more sense. My sister Nina hardly knew what to say to me during our visits. When she lost her business to Lord Regnant's crooked barrister, I was 100 miles east of Morley, gaff hand frozen from the sleet, as we tracked the first bull whale I've seen in months. I helped her as much as I could, but Nina died in the early days of the plague. None of it mattered. If I'm jaded and bitter, it's because the industry has taken away my dreams. The world has beaten me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I almost called this Pussadania. I have no idea why the hell that was in my head. It just was for like a second. Maybe I should have started with this one. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Carvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeed in getting the packages delivered. Pharaoh spent considerable time and resources making these things. If I could find a way to mass-produce them, then the Dunwell Navy would secure its place as the dominant force in the globe. But back to Carvo. Can he actually break out of Coulterage, and if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him an odds of 1 in 5. You know, not counting all the times I've died. Also, my drawing pad came in. I knew that I could animate on Creative figured out how to do now that I'm working on a 6-second animation. You can use Creative for animation? I thought it was just a drawing tool. Oh, well, I'm learning things. Oh, I will take that, though. Okay, I think it's safe to say I've read everything. I'm going to go grab a drink now. Next thing I know, I'm going to find a whole library of books, and it's going to be a reading stream. Okay, I'm back. I return. Remembering to hydrate and save. Oh, hi, this was your room? I'm sorry. You know what? I'm stealing your lunch. I've decided. Hi!
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that. There's something distinguished about you, Corvo. Was there nobility back in your family line? I wouldn't be surprised.
These characters are sneakier than I am! Still being weary of that maid. She popped out of nowhere. She's the true scary one. Forget everyone else. She's the real hero of the story. Gotta watch my back every 5 seconds just to make sure I'm not being snuck up on. That is a brick wall. Why does this guy look like slightly more like a live Frankenstein's monster? I know! Everyone looks like they're from frickin' TF2 or Half-Life. I already met someone who reminds me of Gordon for some reason. I know, I'm doing everything but playing the game at this point. Those are coins. Take that. Wait. Blood from the eyes. Okay, I thought that said blood from the elves. I was about to say, elves? There's elves in this game? No! No! Okay, fine. Very hard mode. Lots of reading! Imagine playing the game. I know, Glitch. Imagine playing the game. Oh. Okay. At the end of the year, after the last day's month of songs, we begin the Fugue Feast. New Year has not started, and thus that time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes euphoric with... Scroll down. Euphoric with spirits of important herbs. Some point their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmical signs are observed and it's time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting high overseer calls for the... What? What? Hein? Is that what it... What? Am I being stupid? The Hymn of Atonement and the Fugue Feast ends? What the hell did I just read? Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put their weapons, and fires extinguished. No complaint is given for those who wronged others. What cuckoldry did I just read? What cuckoldry did I just read? Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands, enemies put their weapons, fires extinguished, no complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes or disregarded oaths for the time. The astronomical island does not exist and is not recorded. The following day start the New Year's marked on the first day of the month, Earth as it has always been. Am I missing something here? Did I miss context, or am I just being blind and dumb again? Probably either or both. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. I feel a little embarrassed now. I started the animation I'm working on, trying to draw the mouth as well, but I've decided to abandon that idea. Not the mouth only exists for... Now I'm even messing up chat! God dang! I swear! Just reading. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject superstitiously in order to determine whether their inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs. Ongoing throughout the year, at the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they take a pilgrimage to White Cliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is to determine which of the children will become overseers and which will be put down. You choose to play very hard. It impacts reading as well. You just found the book mini-boss. Yeah, I know, right? Alright. My stomach is twisted as the engines of the old vessel roared louder. It was the creation of the Orchard Child, third perfect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated. Savoring each of the small craft's undilated orchards, pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil, unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brian looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the Latiny, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on your way to the outer spheres. He's just like me. Dyslexic. Yes, exactly. Don't mind me, I am. Alrighty, so... There we go. This grass is very basic. It's like dirt. It's dirt grass. Actually, now that I saw that... Well, let's look around more, you know. I know I should be playing the game, but... Now I'm just having fun with the environment. I'll take that ore, don't mind me. Obey the city watch. Tampering with security devices is punishable by death. You are like an uncurly child. Hero told you to go to sleep like an hour ago. Oh, I don't mean to!
Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary.
Can't find me, I'm in a
boldest
dumpster.
measures are the safest.
Alright, anyway. You're like an unruly child. Here until you go to sleep an hour ago. I know, I should probably go to bed. In-game. Just so filled with energy. Excuse me, Mr. Wallace, I'm coming through. Actually, what do you look like? Oh, well. No, bad. No yandere, bad. Well, I'm sorry, there was the freaking yandere maid who just popped out of nowhere. There she is again! Hello! Stinky, welcome, welcome! Rage, welcome! Alright. Any lore reading I gotta do here? Is there no lore reading here to be done? Am I free from reading?
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old
Oh, bad.
Fort
Stay
District has
away.
been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of Seeds has increased.
God.
The Lord
I think I'm
Regent
free
has
from the
decreed
reading! Alright, let's actually go get some sleep now. Yes, I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, this time for real. Sounds like it's raining. Wait, what happened to the door? What kind of Silent Hill bullshit's going on here? There used to be a door. Alright, well, guess I'll just go out the other way. Okay, never mind. I am in Silent Hill. Or at least the very, very... I don't even know what to call this. This Silent Hill-esque mindfuckery crap. I don't know. I don't have a name for it offhand.
Hello, Corvo.
Hi.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Okay, the void. I didn't realize I had something to do with the Protoss. I know, not really. I love every bit of the dialogue by this character. One of my favorite characters in the game. Very interesting, I have to say. Let's see, press right-click to execute a fast, stealthy dash forward through the world. You can also use it to move upward. The distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold to target your destination. Blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. Blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. Okay, okay. Excuse me. So I see this is the part where it's like the atom from, BioShock. God, why did I forget its name? Oh, no. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her. Okay, dead body of not a yandere. You are a BioShock. I actually do want to do the second game. I did the first game years ago, but I don't think I ever did the second game. At least, I think I have. No, I never did do the second game. Funny enough. We play the first one. It's so much fun. Carvo, I'm very sad that they say you're dead, like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Hi. It looks like there's chaos going on here in Purgatory. I'll take that. You know, I'm totally not gonna kick the chest down. Can I kick the chest down? I can't. You haven't done the second game or the third. That's what I should have done. Monday night. Oh well, I didn't think about it. Hello, you look very mad. What kind of planning is going on here? Let's see, hang on. I have no idea what's going on here. What is he upset about? I see people here. Is he planning to send in the military? Is there a note anywhere I can read on that? No? Oh well. A bit of a challenge. Hi, what is going on here? Okay, well, anyway. There we go. Can I? No, that's a light. This staircase is from hell! Who uses circular stairs? That is a game I do want to do again. I want to do 7 Days to Die. That's a fun game.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Okay! Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms, or ruins. Even through walls, the heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or a rune, and it beats faster as you get closer, which makes sense. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right-click while targeting a person or a location. Oh boy. He looks like he's on his way to being a ghoul from Fallout. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to say. When I look at the eyes, it's kind of more reminding me of something from Dune, actually.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Like, the dude looks like he's had a whiff of the spice. Actually, what's this direction? I should probably save in case I do something dumb, like fall off and get myself killed. Not saying I'm accident prone here, but you know, accidents do happen. It's more his face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least in the eyes. Talk to the heart.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort in bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things.
She's just gonna repeat
the beginning.
So.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither
Okay,
seconds,
yeah, she repeats.
nor centuries.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd be down for doing the first Bioshock again. That game is fun. Of course, if I do that, I am going to follow it up with the second one. Which I should have done, but I guess I just didn't think of it at the time. Yeah, she repeats. Yeah, I figured. Loading lights. Hold up, wait a minute. Hang on. There we go. No! Fail. Alright, well. That happened. Oh, actually. There we go. That doesn't work through walls. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. I can go down derp. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Once you've collected some rooms, open the journal and go to powers section to exchange them for powers. Okay. Alright, what chaos powers can I do here? Dark vision. See in the dark, living beings through walls, including their fields of vision, representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. Possession. Allow control of animals for a target. Allows control of human targets for a short duration. Oh, okay. I see! So I can become the Skaven Master. I think because this is the tutorial area, it's gonna make me do the dark vision. Just push exit. We'll do it. Just because it's intended, I'm sure. Press right to see the dark and reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see their fields of view as well as visual representation sounds. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, traps, etc. etc. Okay.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Use the heart to find the rune in the hound pits. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. Okay. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the... oh, God. Did the Yandere maid write this? All the dearie days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt. Something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street, where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside, warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom, either. It's into an alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first 2 are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have these bones boiled to them in a pot. What kind of nightmare fuel am I reading? No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Very moire. Everyone would say, your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. But then you see, my husband died and I needed a new lover, and you just happened to be it, Corvo. Okay, no. Not what was actually being said here. When that young Slovak came to my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said. He was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand. All my friends. I was the only one, dearie. Wet with his point glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. Anyway, but it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the islands. Beyond, even all the way to the red cliffs of Pandussi. To dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those markings and bones craved so deep and polished, so bright. Oh, Granny Rags, another one of my favorites. My expression exactly. I can't stop laughing. You're welcome! I already feel tortured with this reading. Forget the gameplay. The reading is the real torture here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I brought the old bones home and hid them from my dearie husband in the basement where I was with my other okay, no, not what's being said here. I learned to boil them and carve them from my... Oh, God. Now that makes it sound worse. I'm starting that over for a clearer context. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so... Oh, God. So all the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it with my eyes, even though his tongue was still... Granny. His eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me, make me another present. He went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself. Now my little mute boy and his shiny soul. So now I'm old and I don't have many to give my presents to it. It's sifting through the garbage for granny rags and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie. Especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. I wonder what this old woman was like. In some ways. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me, the dearie night with the stars above and below, and always the one with the blind. No! No! Absolutely no! Cursed book! Cursed book! Cursed book! I'm leaving. For over a year now, I have lived away from the Abbey without the company of my overseer. Oh, thank God it's normal. Brethren are the guidance of the blind sisters of the ocular order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut purses, murderers and worse. And the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwell. I've taken my meals with killers at times, and I ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard, I'm sorry, has grown long and weary. I weathered the clothing out of bits of boiled leather, favored by the Bottle Street and Hatter gangs. My God, I'm losing my voice. And by those rough men and women who make their trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood. It's true, but I have selected my targets with care, choosing those criminals and heretics who were not fit to live, executing them justly and using their deaths as a means of building my reputation. So for the trick has allowed me to make my name among my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Duad in order to get close to him. Of all the practitioners of black magic we have tracked, none concern the Abbey as much as Duad. It's said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos off the Pandesian coast, taken captive by pirates venturing from the far isles. According to the legend, by the time the ship returned, the captain was dead, and the witch controlled the crew, with Duad still a shadow in her belly. The earliest stories tell of a gang killer without mercy moving among the shopkeepers in the city, watch officers of the Dunwell Reaper through wheat. Then a period of silence forward, years we now believe spent traveling the Isles, studying anatomy and the occult in the great halls of learning in hidden basements, frequented by fellow dabblers in the forbidden arts. Duad is even purported to have spent a winter in the... Fuck. What did I just read in my mind? It's winter, not other word I had in head. In the winter of the Academy of Natural Philosophy itself, and for a time before a schism developed, he counted the fuck. He counted the Bridgemore witches among his allies, all while he had honed his craft, and it is during this time that we believe he began to consort with the outsider. Man, why am I suddenly remembering books from Morrowind I've read? This is taking me back to when I would read things. Oh god, what the hell was that book? Where they had the Lusty Argonian, that's what it was. I don't know why that pops into my mind when I'm reading this. I just wouldn't be surprised if I find this world's version of the Lusty Argonian. Or anything to do with Vivek, for that matter. New reports emerged of a dusky-skinned assassin paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwell and in other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him lived in numbered of the handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From a nearby rooftop, he gestured. A noblewoman stumbled from a balcony, falling to her doom on the cobblestone below. Most recently, as this new threat of the plague has risen in Dunwell, Duad has been seen leading a gang of men in the dark leather, dressed as factory whalers in the vapor masks. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one is so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lowering their minds and enslaving them. Only a month ago, one young girl claims to have come upon a strange scene, carrying a bottle of milk home to her. Carrying a bottle of milk home to her crippled brother, she was taking a shortcut through the Taylor's district in a narrow street. She passed beneath a window, heard unusual sounds from within. Pushing outside the ratty curtain, the girl saw into an abandoned apartment used by miscreants for gambling and trading harbor weed. An occult shrine had been erected against the far wall, which she recognized from the teachings given to her by local overseer. A man she described as resembling Duad was kneeling before the shrine, muttering to an unseen spirit as if in argument. He took a carving made out of pale bone from the altar before him, and the lights all went out. A gush of unclean wind, quiet as a field mouse, she slipped away, running until she reached her home. My life is so much better after all that reading. Nah, just kidding. You know, I'm only going to look in the mirror and then think to myself, what did I just get myself into? And then remember I was playing a game. There can be no doubt Duad is an agent of the outsider and must die, for there is no limit to the evil that man might do. This is solemn my oath, and the great purpose of my life. Until Duad is dead and his corruption has been purged from the world, I will continue to move among the depraved, winding my way toward him. I will not drop my guise or don my Overseeker's mask again until Duad breathes no more. Alright, 1. Alright, here we go, 2. This is the 4th day, month of the high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of the gang activities in Distillery District, but more slowly than I expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning, I'll grant them that. But it's only a matter of time. I'll see the leaders flogged in public, sent beneath a royal executioner's blade. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working night and day, removing the head that need removing. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us. But I know what they do. They must. No, Jessamine would rather spend her time with the royal protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety. But a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Carvo's sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around us that require meticulous efforts to police. Or someone who has the powers from BioShock who could just telekinesis you up and then kill the Empress, but, you know, we won't talk of that. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined. I'm afraid with Dunville Tower, she receives instruction from the finest tutors known in the Isles, yet her mother spoils her around, and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing or asking Carvo to teach her how to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. I don't know. Is learning how to at least fight with a stick a waste of time? I figure to be like some kind of training at the very least. At least how to maybe counter a blade. But something tells me it's probably not taken too seriously. Shoring up security for the main gate leading into Dunwell Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that back in the day, Emperor Caldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely, but the Empress won't hear of it. The water lock is much easier to protect, and if it were the only way to the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday the wrong person is going to slip in and we'll suffer for it. Mark my words. No amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of plans for Slokov's devices. Slokov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he is vain and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashion. The wall of light he's been tinkering with has promised, in any case, at least, was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the Watch. Why do I worry so when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? Is this what I see in the same dream several times? If only I had more say in these things, more authority, I could protect us all. You ever wonder why we're here? I'll let you guys sort those answers out. Perhaps I've been working too hard. Dinner and an evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order, perhaps somewhere nice in the East State District. Hiram Barrows, Royal Spy Master. Now probably turned head of state. Okay. That is all the reading for now. It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? Cosmic coincidence? Or just more reading to do? Oh my god. You want the Shinwong of Slawjack? What he was like when he was young, before he got his name. Oh, got it. He's got a cool head now, but it weren't always like that the days before. He was the boss of the Bottle Street gang. Time was young Slawjack wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up on the streets, running with a pack of ragamuffins and avoiding the low punching whatever he needed. Dark hair, dark-eyed, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them born into the brothers or coming from orphanages, it was either the gangs or working with the mudlurkers, and no one wants that. Some got pressured into the Navy or put down in the mines run by the Pendleton or Boyle families. As hard as it was on the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least we was free. Okay, I see. That's how the reading's done. Welcome to the reading stream. Oh god. You know, before I continue any further, I actually do know people that actually do just read books on stream. How they manage, you know what it is? They probably really enjoy the book. And, you know, more power to them. Maybe someday I'll do one. Maybe. By the time we weren't little, us anymore, Slawjack was one to watch, usually calling the shots. When he took down a farmer's cart or side street vendor, He come up with the plan, gave everyone some part to play, and decided to the split. Most of us just went along, because we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coin, plus none of us wanted to deal with Slojak when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of the other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now, he was up and comer with much meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish. You know, he just happens to be a fish. He was working his way up running the protection racket among the what? Hold on, wait. Another guy who fancied himself such as Mike was a fish was working guy who was running up the protection racket among the factory women? Oh, I see what this man is into. Now I understand his name. Okay, I think I get it now. Mike the Fish, probably more like Mike the Whale, but that's a subject for another time. One fine evening, we're all talking in a bawdy show in the theater house. Mike the Whale and his lot are there in a cheap seats too, just down from the aisles from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning and throws a heavy ceramatic spittin at Slackjaw. Hits him square in the face and breaks his jaw. We look to see if there's gonna be blood brawl, but Slackjaw just points at the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Waking up the next day without telling us why Slawjack's motions fell for us all to follow, he still can't say a word, so we just come along. We stop at the docks and Slawjack buys. Actually pays a coin for it. A heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for fishing in the deep. Something you'd attach to a long line off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links, and there are shark hooks coming out of it. Different angles. Slawjack's got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Uh-oh. Not sure how we knew where Mike the Whale was staying. Oh, not sure if he knew where Mike the Whale was staying. I know it's fish, but I'm saying this on purpose. But when he reaches his girl's house, Slawjack throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside. Mike pokes his head, looking wide-eyed and baffled when he sees Slawjack out in the street. A look comes over his face that still gives me the willies. Pure murder. I knew it! Somehow I knew that was going to be used for murder. Mike comes out the side door, below the door like a blood dox, holding a cleaver, heading straight for Slawjack. When they came together in the street, Slawjack spins and the shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm, shoulder. He screams, but Slawjack holds on to the chain. He's standing there with his broken clenched tight with the chain wrapped around his left arm. Hook sunk into Mike the Whale, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, hooked like that, and using his left hand, but he was a big guy and he took in a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then all went quiet. It just kept going and going until finally it was just Mike the Whale blubbering about, crying like a baby at the sound of Slawjack's knife. When it was over, and here's the brilliant part, Slawjack took out a note and stuck it to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, if you want a job, come to Bottle Street. Slawjack didn't talk right for a couple of months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once we had a sizable gang going, he sent out letters to the other bosses telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or beat up the guys who delivered the letters. Green-eyed Trish even came back, missing a thumb, but apparently Slawjack was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. You have to get an Audible sponsorship after going through the entirety of Dishonored, the audiobook. I feel like that isn't gonna happen, but if it does, I would be kind of happy for that. Then again, small goals at a time. Small goals at a time. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. Seemed like a series of unfortunate events. That was a good movie, by the way. But getting off movies. But everyone knew better. One shot dead by the watch while standing in the middle of a meat market. Another slipping and falling into the water out of the cold. One of the older bosses found in the bed with his belly wide opened. Nativian pear stuffed into his mouth. Still not sure what that meant. And Sheila Barnsworth was found bobbling in a cauldron hot wax. Hot wax. Slawjack sent out another set of letters, offers to underbosses, telling them they'd be treated fair as peers, not pairs, peers. He even sent Green-Eyed Trish with one of the letters. All of the underbosses accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, Slawjack went in for stabilizing. His business real neat, like calling in favors. I swear all this reading's done it. Favors, not flavors. Something things over, giving everyone a little bit of coin or drink, as well as a bonus, showing what he really could be like as a boss. So everything got quiet. Which always makes the boys of the City Watch nervous, of course. Word went among the Royal Spymaster snitches, the Responsible Citizens Group they called themselves, telling everyone working in a shop or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep a watchful eye for Slawjack and his men, trying to suss out what they were up to and just what had just happened. But Slawjack ain't stupid. He greased a few palms among the shopkeepers and Watch too, telling them that he was in town to stay and that things would be run properly from now on, without so much blood. He was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey, running the hound fights, offering up the ladies and gentlemen of the night, if you take my meaning. So much for Mike the Whale in that part. Then the plague came. When all good things must come to an end. At first it seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick, and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Slovak or Puro. Health elixir, or spiritual remedy they'd call them. Slawjack told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still, where we could water the stuff down and sell it discounted. Doing the same with Slovak's elixir was a smart plan. Pretty soon everybody in the slums was sick, and business was good, but after a while there was so many people down with the plague that everyone got scared. Everybody started acting real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir. Watered down or pure. When the Empress died, it seemed like Dunwell would slip into the void. Spymaster Boros took over, and the Watch started using all that new Slovak technology. Watchtowers, tall boys, and the arc pylons. They put up a wall of light, clavering Boulevard, and cracked down hard. No, I refuse to take your meeting. Anyways, but Slawjack surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat, bound for Morley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We get as much elixir to fight off the plague as does the City Watch with their taxes and rations. And that's kept us alive so far. Oh god, okay. Can I play a video game? I feel like in all this time I forgot how to swing a sword and shoot a gun.
Should I clear space for Samuel?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore. Well, that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Alright, into the hole. Never mind, I can't go that way. No, up. Going this way. Okay, I see. There we go. It's by the river. Did I just take damage from a small little fall like that? Ow, what's killing me? Took a little bit of damage. From what? Okay. There we go. The powers you obtain from rooms can be used to creatively defeat enemies or move through the environment. Link from roof to roof. So this is rotten fish are... Oh, rats and fish are slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Haha. Ab is your weapon wheel. I think you mean mouse wheel. Because mouse wheel's how I'm getting this. You're getting attacked by the fish. Oh god! So not just the rats, even the fish want me dead. Got it! Noted. I will try to remember that the fish are also deadly. Ow, God! Stop killing me, fish! I just wanted the rune. Hello. Hey, what's that? That's absolutely nothing important. I'm going back.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Sure thing, Admiral, Soldier, Engineer. Yandere Maid.
Oh, Corvo?
Hi!
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I'll see what I can do. I'll try not to kill him, assuming he doesn't attack me.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
Alright, I'll go see Gordon. Hello, Gordon, if you're in here.
What can I do for you?
Not that I think I'd have gained any cash by now, but... Never mind! I gained a lot! Let's do upgrades. Excuse me. Still accuracy, reload... Sure. Probably an extra one of those. Let's do range next. And accuracy. Oh, and I got... Oh, alright. Well, I'll have to remember that next time.
Part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
What can I do for you?
Extra sleeping guards acquired.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Alright, let's go. Presents middle finger as the signal. Thompson let... Okay, I didn't get to read that. Not that it matters.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
She is nuts!
Just take your pick.
Alright. Progress. Exactly, Corborant. Progress. So much reading and I finally get to play the game again.
Nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Uh-oh. People.
Hey, Furry Phil.
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
The city's dead.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
Save here. Oh, really? What told you that? Whoa.
onto the house.
2, 3. Good.
Can I put my weapons away?
Coming.
Oh, no stupid goddamn. Son of
Don't mind me, Shrub. I'm just gonna sneak right
Half the
on by.
block dead from the plague. Better them than us. At least some of them have money.
This is ridiculous.
Attention, Dunwall
Someone in the cage.
This is an
I don't like this anymore. Everywhere I go feels like it's a dead end. Oh yeah, right. Right.
Our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking.
They even look a little
Regret that I announced that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest.
I couldn't do anything! I was blocked by walls left and right. Alright.
Actually beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service.
Can I get out of their range? That's fine.
Power to enforce order whenever and wherever
Nope, all right.
necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
God, you guys are really desperate. Dedicated.
What?
Yeah, and desperate.
Little birdies are sad today.
Impossible!
Here you are. Get him loaded. Flank him. Stop.
Did you just die? Hi, can I just kill you from touching you? Okay, he died because I touched him. I just gave him a little poke with my finger and he keeled over. Okay. Noted. Oh, because I'm trying not to do any killing. I knew I should have just knocked that guy out and tossed him somewhere.
This is the Lord Regent speaking.
Can't take chances.
With regret that I announced that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond.
You're in everything
addition,
you touch.
In this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Attention, Dunwall
Oh, the
citizens.
song.
John
The
Clavering
guy was
Boulevard
whistling the
has been
song used in the
designated a
trailer.
restricted
Amazing
travel area.
song.
Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Thing is the song. Because when I think of the song, I think of the Song of Time. But then again, there's many other songs I'm thinking of too. Rat's corpse. I don't know. Are the civvies bad? Will the civvies give me away? Let's not be noticed. Ball of light. Way hey up and she rises. Oh, that's the song, that's the song. Way hey up and she rises early in the morning. Okay, the song. Talk to Granny. Okay. So much going on. That leads nowhere. Or don't talk to Granny. Is this Granny? This crazy woman that's throwing shit out? Is that who we're talking about? Alright. I guess I'll go visit the lady. crazy lady. Okay, game, thank you. Hi!
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone.
Chat, I don't like this anymore. I feel like I'm gonna go talk to some crazy old yandere grandma.
You never listen.
Hello, yandere grandma?
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband?
No.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I think the little birdies are sad today.
I don't like this anymore, but have I ever liked anything?
Let us in, Granny.
I bet you can't even.
Would you look at this?
You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that.
That outfit must have cost a lot.
Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it.
Come on, let's get this guy. Shaking his eye. Come closer.
Did you just throw a Molotov and hit your friend? Okay, I may have died, but the dude threw a Molotov and hit his friend. Wow, okay. I had the wrong weapon equipped.
Let us in. Ready?
I bet you can't even hear us.
Someone... I'm gonna...
What did I miss? A friendly visitation that ended in a gunshot. Few gunshots. Alright, Grandmama, your guests have been dealt with.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
I am not playing a different game.
Yes, I would.
Heart and not going insane.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Oh, God. What goes through that person's mind?
But they're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't come.
Then begged to marry her.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listened.
They what?
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage.
Okay, okay. You won't be mad if I go out this direction. Okay. Maybe I don't go that way. I'm just gonna take that. And that. Maybe I don't touch the glass. But she said get out! Okay. Consequences be damned. I'm gonna die. Alright, let's save.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it.
Don't mind me, Grandmama. I just want this real quick.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
If I was a birdie, I'd want to eat that. Yes, I would, indeed.
Talk to the man who kills rats, Daedric. He might be a friend.
I told you the...
Listen, Panda, I get it. You're still a little mad about being jokingly sent to the rat dimension. Saving. But it's fine. Did I just... No. Get in there. That is a machete. So I need to get to the doctor's office, but I think that actually cuts through the area. Love how Onimus is. Be careful, Carvo. They call her Granny Rags. I know! There's so much about this Granny Rags I don't like anymore. Something about her just feels dangerous. Knives go to the left, not the right. Garbage, garbage. Jokingly sent. Jokingly sent! It's fine. Don't worry about it. I think they're guarding that. but I think that's actually an important area, so I'll go the other way first. And I like the mystery of how one with such a statue that hoarded with emperors ended up like this.
By the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
Hi, friend! I tried hiding in the trash.
You're gonna bleed.
They're just breaking into her house. Ow! God, what hit me? Oh, you threw a rock at me.
Gotcha now.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. So, once they see me, it's pretty much just... Okay, I understand. So don't be seen at all, period. Not, or... Actually, maybe that would help.
Nice.
In any case, I have to get some sleep. Keep having fun. I'm probably not going to be streaming too much longer either. It is also pretty late. Actually, I at least want to do the one objective if I can. Otherwise, you have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Oh shit. Alright, so his field of vision.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague.
Just looking at this direction. I don't know if I can. Oh, fuck.
Die! Just die! Dump you in the river!
Can they? Oh my god.
You're going down!
Oh my god. They literally try to make this in the way that... You know what? Now I don't feel like being nice anymore. Oh, fuck. You know what? No, I'm done being nice. Alright. God damn it, I load the wrong save file. Okay, new plan. Kill everyone! Spare no one. I think I'm just not gonna be nice anymore. Or at least kill everyone who's not evil.
Nice.
Alright, where's the other dude? If it has to be high chaos, so be it. I feel like this world's already doomed anyway. Alright, you little shit. I tried being nice, but you persisted, so... Now I'm going to just have to kill you. Dead.
Oh no! Someone help! Help me!
next target. There you go, Mr. Rat. I mean, after all, I already took out the 3 gang guys, so you know what? Anyone who's hostile may as well be dealt with.
Please clear the area when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Good. Keep them coming.
Let's toss it right there. How many of you are there?
Nice. 1, 2, 3, heave! What, next time we slit his gut open?
Oh, okay. You know what? Since you saw that, I no longer care.
For the war!
I tried being nice. I'm gonna just be working on my animation project. Time the stream is going, and after all, I'll take a break and stream myself. And after that, I'll work on maybe 12 more frames, and I'll be done. So I'll be here for the rest of the stream. I am, like I said, likely not gonna be going for too much longer. Like, I'm looking at the time, and I am thinking I probably should be wrapping this up. I gotta say, for what this game is actually pretty damn good, and I'm sad I missed out on it. Well, rats, at least you're feasting tonight. I suppose that's good. You can get past the wall of light a number of ways. Disable it by moving the whale oil tank, climb the crates to the right and use the roof, find another path by following the streets to the right, possess a rat and use a small tunnel to the— oh god. Okay! I see. You should consider continuing this. I mean, I guess I'll wait and see where things go. I do know tomorrow, Duggo and I actually got some stuff
Dunwall
planned.
citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the city watch.
Alright, well, I guess I gotta go this way.
That's not what we heard.
It was just a cold.
Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. Damn it!
I'm trapped!
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Don't forget you can play more vertical.
Huh?
I am going to forgo reading for now. I will probably go back to read that. There we go. Oh shit.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Shit, there's a guy nearby. Maybe I don't go for it.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
That's one way to dispose of evidence, right, guys? Just throw the body at it. They'll never suspect it. Huh, what happened to my friend? I remember having a conversation with him. Oh, hey, the device went off. I wonder who tried to go through it. Hey, Frank, are you still there? Frank? Frank? Oh. And then we never heard from Bobby ever again.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
Paths are too far off. Poor Bobby. That's right, Bobby. Come this way. Come here, Bobby.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret.
Here you go, boys. Chow down.
The Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis.
It had to be done. Bobby had to be fed to the Skaven, who appeased the great horned rat. don't you have a nice little seat here? I want to put you right here. Can I? Oh God, I can prone. I'm sure they wouldn't mind seeing their friends. I mean, this world's already dying, right? Nothing wrong with a little bit of maximum chaos here at this point. Ew. It's that dictatorial statue crap. I am going to have some reading to do the next time I do this game. I'll just have to remember 2 things I gotta read. Okay, I see. Alright. Oh, a way to dispose of corpses. Note to self. Feed the rats. I think the sinks can work as a distraction.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the
Your
plague.
friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this... it's him.
Bone charms. Oh, okay. Choking faster. Shoot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Can eat rats. The Skaven are my friends! Hang on. I want to see that one. Okay. There we go. Hope a lot. Well, let's see what this one does.
Save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Oh, you're not gonna have to worry about marriage, miss.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring the bottle, I bring.
You will not have to worry about a marriage for long. Consider yourself widow. Quick, rat, eat that corpse. Okay, she's down below. I don't think anyone else is alive, so let's actually pick you back up. Can I burn the body? No, I can't burn bodies. Son of a bitch. Then let's just tuck you right there. No one's gonna notice that.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
I'm going to have a lot of reading to do. Alright, I'll have to make a notation that the next time I do this, I'm going to have a lot of reading that needs to be done. Hello, rats. Okay. The thing I need is beyond that wall there. I bet I could command the rats to go and grab it. Aha. All right. Okay, well that didn't dispose of that corpse. Actually, hold on. Don't I need to go talk to what's-her-name? Because she was the one asking for the rat thing. Hello? Granny Rags. Are you amongst the living? Are you amongst the sus?
Shoo. Granny, did you handle those bullies like I asked? I wish you'd do something for me once.
Granny Rags, if it wasn't you that asked, then maybe it was the other guy. Okay. Entering a hostile zone. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. If you guys like the stream, like and sub, and follow on Kick. And I'll see you all in the next one! This game is, good, I'd say, so far. 9 out of 10. But I will also wait and see how the story plays, so. With that being said, there will be more of this planned out. However, I will be co-oping with a different set of folks tomorrow, so. I'll see you all in the next one!